Good evening. My name is Josue Vaglienty, and for my Capstone project, I evaluated the Los Angeles, San Diego, San Luis Obispo Rail Corridor, otherwise known as the LOSSAN Corridor. It is the second busiest intercity passenger rail corridor in the country. Amtrak Pacific Surfliner, Metrolink, and Coaster, as well as freight trains, operate along the southern half of the LOSSAN Corridor. This evaluation specifically focused on two aspects. First, how resiliency of the corridor was tested by recent emergency closures in both San Diego and Orange counties. Secondly, what impact did these closures have on attaining two long-term goals described in the California Transportation Plan? Those two goals are tied to climate and infrastructure. The main research questions were the following. How uniformly are the various stakeholder agencies supporting resiliency and climate adaptation? And secondly, what are key challenges and opportunities for the LOSSAN stakeholder agencies in addressing the infrastructure and climate goals of the CTP? This qualitative evaluation involved interviewing 5 agencies that represent LOSSAN in Southern California. Through the analysis of the agency's feedback, I was able to confirm that although the emergency closures required immediate resources in terms of time and money, they also garnered a much higher level of awareness for climate and infrastructure resiliency within the agency's respective staff and board of directors. From a climate resiliency perspective, 3 major opportunities were gleaned from the interviews. Number 1, increasing resiliency awareness for policymakers and the public at large. Number 2, taking a more proactive stance on resiliency. Number 3, exploring more technologies to power locomotive fleets more efficiently. From an infrastructure resiliency perspective, 3 other major opportunities also arose from the interviews. Number 1, finding more ways to increase local funding to leverage state and federal funding sources. Number 2, developing project alternatives in the short, medium, and long-term timeframes concurrently. And number 3, focusing on station improvements or amenities in anticipation of extreme weather events, such as heat waves and storms. Thank you, and I look forward to answering any questions you may have.